Your Country 1039 KGRT, the band Perry, If I Die Young.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. Our question of the day today, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces, has to do with our summer activities. You know, all the fun stuff we like to do over the summer. Yeah, we all know that stuff. But what about the stuff that's really not quite so much fun? You know, most people agree that the summer can be, and we should note this, should be fun. But there are plenty of things about summer that are, I guess you could say, better in theory than they are in reality. Oh, and I know a lot of people that have discovered things like, you know, beach days. Hey, they're all great, unless you get that sunburn, finding sand everywhere. Also, you know, you like to take out the grill for a summer day, but, you know, that involves, you know, work, making sure the grill's clean, cooking hot food over hot coals and hot weather. Or, you know, just get a smoker like my brother. He's really good at that. What else? Oh, yeah. Camping, right? I love to go camping. Went camping a lot as a kid, but as we discovered on a small trip, a little field trip up to Cloudcroft recently, our front office person, Sarah, not a fan of camping. Did not like the bugs up in the woods and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's one of those things. Sometimes there's a lot of fun in the summer and sometimes not so much. So my question for you today is, what or is there a summer activity that you secretly don't like? Yeah, is there a summer activity that you secretly don't like? That is our question of the day today. Go ahead and let me know your answers. 575-523-KGRT is the number for text messages and to call in. That's 575-523-5478. Of course, we are live on our social media pages as well. So go ahead and leave comments there as well. But our question of the day today is, there a summer activity that you secretly don't like? Yeah, let me know your answers for our question of the day, which is brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. Okay, good there. And now we are exclusively up on our social media pages. So, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of activities during the summer that I really, really love. Don't mind going camping. Wish I could go fishing a little bit more. You know, I haven't done that in a while. You know, lots of outdoor activities that I used to enjoy as a kid. However, as an adult, you know, maybe there's a few things that are not necessarily high atop that list these days. Let's see, because the camping would be good. Used to love to go walking around the campsites and stuff when I was a kid. They had a little trail that you could go up to, you know, to the Rangers post and stuff like that. That was always fun. Pretty sure right now that whole hiking thing is not going to work out for me. I'm more of a sit by the campsite, kind of, you know, enjoying some coffee and the warm fire type of guy. Yeah, that's right there. I don't worry about mosquitoes. Don't like me as much, so I don't worry about the bugs too much. But yeah, that would be one of those things. Getting up early when the sunlight comes on and starting that first fire for breakfast on there. That I like. The whole hiking, walking thing around sometimes when you do that out in the outdoors. Not my gig. No, really not a fan of that one at all. And I don't make it a secret either. But what about you? Is there a summer activity that you secretly don't like? Maybe something that's not at the top of the list when you have to think about doing things for the summer. Yeah, go ahead and let me know your answers. 575-523-KGRT is the phone number. That's 575-523-5478. Of course, leave your comments down below as well. In the meantime, let's go ahead and look and see what's going on in and around the world. Oh, Tom Brady denying reports that he said Sofia Vergara is too old for him to date. I mean, she just celebrated a birthday. We're about the same age, me and Sofia. And Tom, hey, if you don't want to date her, I'm not saying I have a chance, but my chances did just increase if you're not interested. Because Tom Brady, apparently, some of the bookies out there, because they always put books on everything, 40% of probability that he will actually date Sydney Sweeney instead. Nah, she's all right. Let's see. Larry David is set to star in a new HBO comedy series. It is going to feature a mix of Curb Your Enthusiasm stars and other guest stars, and it will be full of sketches. So a sketch comedy show with Larry David? This could be pretty interesting. I like his SNL appearances. Let's see. Coffee Mate set to release a Harry Potter-inspired creamers. Yeah, so if you like your coffee, which I do, and you like your cream in your coffee, you could now look forward to Toffee Cauldron Cake, Zero Sugar White Chocolate Peppermint Toad. Okay, these are limited edition creamers and will be available in grocery stores for just about $5 or so. So if you're a Harry Potter fan and you enjoy that lovely little potion called coffee, there you go. You can have a little flavor with your coffee as well. Once again, we are looking for answers for our question of the day today. Everybody loves the summer, mostly. Lots of summer activities that we like to do. But are there some that we don't like? Yeah. Stuff like, I don't know. Yeah, the whole camping thing. I know a lot of people don't like the bugs. The beach days out, always nice, except for that sunburn. That one's a little bit rough. So yeah, trying to think of all the other summer activities that I used to love to do. Going out to a baseball game. Used to love that. But probably hate walking out of the parking lot and the parking thing right now. That would be a pain. It changes as you get older. It really does. But what about you? Is there a summer activity that you secretly don't like? Something that is, we'll just say, not on the top of your list of things to do for the summer. Yeah, that is our question of the day. So go ahead and let me know your answers. Just go ahead and call them in, text them in 575-523-5478, or leave your comments down below for our question of the day, which is brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.